guys, so today's video is going to be a prom makeup tutorial. Now this look is not only suitable for prom, it's suitable for any kind of special occasion or event or just wherever you want to go and you want to look beautiful and glam and just you want to grab all of the attention. This look is going to do that for you. It's something between the natural and the glam. It's a little bit more far away from the natural and it's more like towards the glam, but you can tell that it's nothing like too much. That's exactly what I was going for. It's kind of like toned down, but at the same time, like you can see that I did something on my face, you know. I think that the sparkles are just so... I don't know, I love them so much. So I hope you guys like it, and without losing any time, let's go ahead and get started. Alrighty guys, so I'm gonna start off by priming my face, and I'm gonna use the L'Oreal Pure Light Primer. I've been using this so many times in my videos. It makes me look like a glazed donut, and glazed donuts look delicious. I wanna look delicious too. I'm gonna use a brush to apply it all over my face, just a little bit more. This is a very illuminating face primer. It makes you look really shiny and glowy, but once you apply your foundation on top of it, it's not that dramatically glowing anymore. So don't be scared the first time that you use it on your face. And I like using it under my eyes. I feel like it really helps the concealer to stick better. Now moving on to the foundation, I'm gonna use the Maybelline Fit Me. This is the shade 105, and I will apply it all over my face with the Real Techniques makeup sponge. This is already a little bit wet, so that's why it looks bigger. And I'm applying this using dabbing motions. This foundation is really covering, and for me, I find that it's lasting pretty good amount of time. I don't notice it getting like cakey and nasty throughout the day or after a few hours of wearing it, so I mean that's a good thing. I feel like I can really trust it when I know that I'm gonna be wearing my makeup for a very long amount of time. But if you wanna spend a little bit more bucks on something a little bit more pricey, it's a lot more pricey, but if you wanna try out something a little bit more high-end that will really stay on your skin for like the entire day, check out the Double Wear by Estee Lauder. That thing is wonderful. However, if you have dry skin, you might really want to moisturize it before applying it on your face. In fact, it's really important to prepare your skin before applying any kind of makeup, and especially if you have like a special event coming up like prom, wedding, whatever. Just make sure that you take care of your skin. And when I say take care of your skin, I mean, first of all, drink a lot of water. It's a good thing. Second of all, make sure that you exfoliate your skin. That will really make your makeup look so much better. Trust me on that. And also make sure that your skin is very nice and moisturized before adding any kind of a foundation or concealer, just whatever you're using. If your skin is nice and hydrated, that will really make a huge difference on how your skin looks with makeup on. Now, if you have some blemishes on your face or areas that you feel like you need a little bit more coverage, go ahead and add some concealer on top. I'm gonna use the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Refine Concealer. This is the shade C2, and I'm gonna add that under my eyes to kind of cover up the darkness, and this is going to make me look more awake, less tired. It's just my face will look so much happier if I do this step, so I'm never skipping it. Concealer under the eyes is like a must for me. Now moving on to the brows, I'm just gonna use a clear brow gel to brush the brow hairs upwards. I really can't recommend you a good clear brow gel from the drugstore. I'm using one by Poni Cosmetics. This is their Zebra Brow Gel. So I'm just gonna put the hairs in place. And to fill in the gaps, I'm gonna use this CoverGirl Brow Gel. If you've never filled in your brows, don't feel like you need to do it. If you want, you can just use some clear brow gel just to kind of brush the hairs in place, and that's all. You're gonna be perfectly fine. I just like my brows when they're like more defined, when they look more full. I just like them better when they're painted. But again, don't feel like you need to do it. Don't do things that you're not comfortable doing. On my prom, I wasn't really that much into makeup yet, so I wasn't feeling comfortable wearing falsies, so I didn't wear falsies, that's simple. I wasn't even wearing lipstick on my prom just because I felt like I was not comfortable wearing lipstick. I mean, lipstick! You heard that right. What can I do? I think that I wore just some kind of a lip gloss, and that was just because my mom forced me to do that. But on my prom, I wore a very like no makeup look, to be honest with you. Don't imagine that I was like with a full face of makeup and just... No, that was not how the things were. Now I'm taking some concealer. This is the same concealer that I used under my eyes, but just a shade lighter. And I'm gonna use it under my eyebrows to make them more defined. And this is not just going to clean up my brows, but it's also going to make them look more lifted because I'm using a lighter shade of concealer. I'm also bringing it like down my eyelids. This is going to act as my eyeshadow primer today. See how it added some light under my brow and it just looks a little bit more lifted. I like that. I'm setting it with some face powder so that the eyeshadows will blend easier. I'm using the Rimmel Stay Matte. Next, I'm taking the BH Cosmetics Glam Reflection Smoke Palette, and I'll start off with this nice like beige color here, just taking it on a fluffy brush, and this is going in my crease right here. See, this is a really nice look, you know, it's simple, it's wearable. However, we all know that we, the girls, when we see something shiny, we're all like, wow. So let's add that wow on our faces. I'm gonna use these two products. This is the BH Cosmetics Diamond Dazzlers Loose Foil Pigment, and this is their Base Booster Glitter and Shadow Glue. I used these two in one of my previous videos, and I think that the end result was so gorgeous, so I'm gonna use them today as well. I'm gonna take some of that a base booster on the back of my hand, and using my finger I'm gonna press that all over my eyelid. I'm not bringing that in my crease, just on the eyelid area. And when it gets sticky, you know that it's time for the pigment. That's the wow I was talking about. Now just a quick tip how to use this particular pigment. So you're gonna take some of it in the cup like this, and with the same finger that you used to apply that base, you're gonna take some of the pigment, and then you're gonna like kind of like swipe it like this on your hand, and then this is ready to go on your eyelid. I find that this is the best way to apply this glitter, so if you're considering using this one, take my advice. I'm gonna use that same Rimmel Stay Matte powder to set the concealer under my eyes, using just a small amount. This powder is also going in the places that I'm gonna apply bronzer and blush. It's just gonna help the products that I'm gonna apply on top of it to blend better. And also kind of like in my T-zone here. I love how the eye look is coming up. Like, it's so soft and like not too much, but at the same time it's so glam and just so pretty. To add some color to my face, I'm gonna use this shade here. This is the Rimmel, what it is, Coral Glow Kate palette. I'm gonna have all of the products that I'm using down in the description box. And also like a little bit of a blush right in here for some color. The highlighter from the palette is actually really good too. It's a little bit more powdery, but it's giving you very nice and subtle glow. However, if you want to go with something more intense and you want, you know, to grab all of the attention with your highlighter, I really recommend you to try out the Sleek highlighter palette. This is great. I broke it a little bit. I mean, I dropped it on the floor and it kind of broke, but let's not give attention to that. So I'm gonna take a mixture. It's mad at me. I'm gonna take a mixture of these two. Whatever. I'm gonna take a mixture of these two shades here. Be very careful with this because you can over glow yourself really quickly. Is there even a word? Over glow yourself? I don't know, but it sounds like something I'm doing on my everyday basis. So I'm also adding that on my brow bone here. On my nose. And on my cupid's bow. I also like adding that like a little bit on my forehead, just very lightly dusting it. Alright, now I'm gonna go ahead and add some falsies. These are by Vegas Nay and Allure. They're called Bronze Beauty. They're nice and fluffy and long. I think that this is a really like classic style. The false lashes are definitely not necessary for this look. Don't feel like you need to wear them just because I'm wearing them. Just no. I'm taking this extra step for those of you guys who are planning to wear falsies and you just want a recommendation for a good pair. Also a good lash glue is the one by House of Lashes. It's not really from the drugstore. I'm not really sure how much it cost, but it's really good. I'm covering the lash band with some eyeliner. I'm using one by CoverGirl. This is going to make the lash band look nice and dark because sometimes there is glue shining on the lash band, which is not looking good, so I want to cover it up. On the lips, I'm gonna go with a nude color. This is a lipstick by Colourpop. With So Soft eye look, you can definitely wear something more dark and just vibrant on the lips, and you can also match it with your outfit. So, you know, feel free to wear whatever you want on your lips. I'm gonna go with something more nude today. But wait, hold on, I wanted to line my lips first. This is, again, Colourpop. It's their Lippie pencil, which they collaborated with I Love Sarai. And on top of that, I'm adding the lipstick. And of course, some setting spray. Whew. This is the CoverGirl Look Lock Up setting spray, and we're done. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this video and you find it helpful. I understand that the prom can be so stressful event because you want to look your best. So I mean, the first thing that comes to your mind is okay, what I'm gonna wear, and the second, what my makeup is going to be. But if you're someone who is not used to wearing a lot of makeup, it can be so like, oh my god, that's exactly how I was feeling on my prom, because I was watching tons of makeup tutorials, but I wasn't ready to wear that makeup. I wasn't feeling that bold and daring to wear so much makeup and just, you know, glam myself up, and that was perfectly fine. That's also the reason that I wanted to do something very natural today. Very natural, but kind of like glam. And I think that the sparkles on the eyelids are definitely giving that glam to the look. The lashes are also making this look a little bit bolder, but if you want to wear falsies, but you're just like, you're still practicing and you want to learn how to glue them yourself, I have a more detailed video on how to glue on falsies, what not to do, what to do. So I'm gonna have the link down in the description box. It's also going to pop up right here in a while. Also, I have one more prom makeup tutorial on my channel, so it's gonna be here in a while, or you can also go down in the description box. I'm gonna have the link there. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I hope I maybe gave you an idea for your prom makeup. That's going to be so cool. If you are planning on wearing this look, I would love to see your photos, so send them to me. Other than that, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and click the bell button next to a subscribe button, because that way you're going to be notified whenever I post a new video. You can also follow me on my Instagram, Facebook or Twitter. All of the links will be down in the description box. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in my next one. Bye!